Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Wow, it is 2025. We are a quarter into the century, which is terrifying, but also exciting. Yeah, right? It was a great 2024. I want to thank everyone for such an amazing 2024. I hope you all had a great past year. And yeah, here's to a wonderful new year for all of us, hopefully. Hopefully we get some nice and exciting dolls. I know we've got an exciting one right here. I went to Target today because my friend George, Dollstangram on Instagram, told me that his friend found this Barbie fairy color change doll who I've been so excited about. I saw photos of her, we all saw photos of her last year, and she's so incredible and she's so beautiful and colorful, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm very happy to have found her, and this was a surprise for me. I was not expecting to find her in store this soon, but I did, and here she is. So yeah, let's take a close look at her. I don't know what she's supposed to really be called because on the box it just says Barbie and it says color change. It doesn't say fairy or fairytopia anywhere, but yeah, we see some beautiful artwork on the box. We see, you know, the doll down there. We see some flowers. Everything is pink and purple, and there's some rainbow colors and floral designs, and yeah, we see that she's got a color change gimmick with hot or cold water. And then we see the doll right in there. There is a little cutout so you can, I guess, touch her legs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what the point of the cutout is, but it's there and it's, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, so then on the back of the box, we see the doll. Again, we see that there's a color change gimmick, and then we see some info down here, and the bottom of the box just looks like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's slide her out of here. But yes, I do hope everyone had a nice December and a nice holiday celebration. So, wow, she's very cute. So here's another close look at her before we take her out of the box. I mean, the inside of the box is so cute. This is like a very cute little backdrop. We've got the like bubbles in the sky. We've got the little rainbow, this little fairy land with the flowers and the green little hills and everything. That's very cute. I would love a play set or something, some kind of like fairy play set where it's just like really aesthetically cute and, you know, otherworldly like this, and maybe like trees, maybe like a swing on the tree would be cute, you know, something. Yeah, that'd be cute, even though I would have no space for it, but maybe someone would. So, and of course she's just packaged in here with your regular little plastic tie thingies. But yeah, if anyone is like chronically online in the doll community like I am, then you remember when photos of her first started popping up and everyone was so thrilled to see this doll with this adorable, you know, screening. We'll look at the face, but yeah, it feels very reminiscent of like early 2000s Dreamtopia. And I actually never had any Dreamtopia dolls when I was a kid, but I remember my cousins did. And yeah, one of my cousins, she had the ones that had the colorful bodies, like the pink and the purple and the blue, I think, bodies, and they were like glittery and they had like the painted on tops, and I loved those dolls so much. I want them. I want to get those. Those are definitely dolls to remember. Yeah, great. Okay, so she's out, and wow, she's adorable. She is a little wobbly. Mine is, at least, at the hip joint, maybe. And again, one last look. This is so cute. The little butterflies in the background. Yeah, like, you know, you could probably keep this and do a little photo shoot with it or something, or display her with it. But okay, so here she is, and yes, we'll take a close look at her face first. So her face is a little shiny, it is a little pixelated, but the makeup is actually pretty minimal. She's got like a very light blue, maybe like eyeshadow. She's got like dark mascara, and then she's got some blush, some rather shiny blush on her cheeks. She's got a pretty natural looking lip color, and yeah, it's a pretty nice like sort of peachy lip color. Same with the blush, it's kind of like a peachy pink blush. And then of course she's got those little white stars in between her, above and in between her eyebrows. And then yeah, she's got just, you know, blonde eyebrows. She also has this headband. It is purple, it's got some butterflies and flowers molded onto it, and it's attached with these little plastic tea ties, but of course it can be removed. And then her hair has a bunch of different colors. We've got some orange, primarily here in the front. You can see where the orange is like rooted in the front. And then in the back, there's some pink. And then underneath, there is some blonde. So like under the pink, there's blonde. And then yeah, you can kind of see the transition from orange to blonde to pink. Obviously, we can see it's all rooted down the center, so that way she can wear her hair in these pigtails, and then they just come curled. And out of the box, the hair is really not that bad. The curls are just a little smashed, a little flat from being in the box, but we might just touch them up a little bit today just to clean them up. That is her hair. She does have pierced ears. She's got these little kind of white pearly earrings, and the earrings can be removed pretty easily. She also comes with this necklace, and it's kind of like a clear blue shimmery plastic. And yeah, it's just got this little blue gem down in the center, and of course the necklace can be removed. It is cut open in the back and just packaged on with a little elastic. And then she's got this molded on top, and I usually never prefer molded on tops, but in this case I think it's okay. I feel like it's pretty on brand with Fairytopia, even though again, is she Fairytopia? Like the box doesn't say she is. But yeah, she does have this molded on top, and it has some textures on the top in the front. There's these little butterfly details, and then just kind of like little like pearly dots and stars. And the top does have this color change element. So when it's cold, it turns dark pink, but when it's warm, it is just a solid pink. So yeah, it's very cold here in my apartment right now. So this is sort of how it looks when it's all just one color, and then yeah, with cold temperature it turns back to the darker color. And then on the back of her top there are molded details, but they're not painted like they are on the front. And then she also comes with these plastic butterfly wings that attach to her forearm. These do have some molded details on them. They've got these little hearts, and yeah, they're just molded to look like butterfly wings. And yeah, they're like a clear glittery, shimmery pink plastic. These also have the color change elements. So like the hearts will turn dark pink when they are cold, and then lighter pink when they are warm. And yeah, these can attach and detach from the arm. And I'm finding that sometimes they might have a tendency, if they're rotated the wrong way, they can have a tendency to fall down when they're rotated forward. So yeah, if you're, if you get this doll and if you're struggling with these wings, bring them upward and then bring them back a little bit. Tilt them backwards. When they're tilted forward, they slide down, but when you tilt them back, they stay a little better. And then she's got this pink skirt. It is sort of like an iridescent fabric, which also reminds me of like fabric that they used to use in the 90s on some dolls too. But yeah, it's this shiny iridescent pink, and it's just one layer, and it has an elastic waist, so it is removable, and she's just got pink underwear painted on underneath. And then she's got these really cute shoes. They are heels, they're like strappy heels, but then they've got these little like branches coming up to her calf, and they've got little like kind of leafy swirls on them. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but hopefully you get the idea. And they are like a light purple. And she also comes with this little wand right here, which also has some floral details molded on it. It is purple, and on the back of the wand you've got a little sponge where you can do the hot and cold water. You can dip this in hot or cold water and then, apply it to the wings or to the top. And then for her body and her articulation, she's just got the standard 5 points. So she can nod and rotate at the head. She's got the standard shoulder movement. She can sit at the hip. And then there is no knee articulation, but one of her knees does come, pretty already bent, so that's a very cute little delicate flying fairy pose. So I think it's, I don't mind the static pose here. I do think it's cute. She's a Playline doll anyways. She was $20, by the way. She was $19.99. So yeah, we don't get much articulation, but it's okay. I think for what it is, for a Playline fairy doll with the color change element, I think this is good enough in terms of articulation. Of course, I would always love more articulation, but this pose is cute, and she does have like a little gripper hand right here to hold the wand, and then her other hand is posed really nicely, and it gives again just that very delicate hand with the fairy vibe. So if you did want to body swap her and give her more articulation, let's see what dolls I can find that match her. Okay, so I grabbed a couple of my Made to Move dolls, and I don't have a perfect match for her, but I just want to show you kind of where she sits color-wise, because maybe it'll help you know at least what dolls she doesn't match in your collection. But here she is next to this classic Made to Move Barbie right here. So we can see that our fairy doll is definitely tanner than this one. I've also got this Made to Move girl right here, and they're kind of close. It's not totally perfect, but you know, maybe close enough. So if you have anyone who's close to her, then that might be a good match. And then here's just one more, these two girls together, again, just so you get somewhat of an idea of where she sits and kind of who she matches, who she's close to. Hopefully that's helpful. I'm sorry I don't have a perfect match for her. So yeah, that's basically her. Let's go ahead and fix up this box hair really quick. All right, so let's get to work on her hair. Her hair is not bad out of the box. It is just a little tangly here and there and kind of smashed from being in the box. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna start with one ponytail at a time. So I'm gonna take out this rubber band and just try to clean up any stray hairs. Sometimes you know how like there's some hairs that didn't get inside the ponytail, you know what I mean? Underneath the rubber band. So yeah, I'm just taking some water and combing out her hair, and I'm also adding some conditioner just to make it easier to comb through. And then we will go ahead and put it back in the ponytail or back in the elastic band, and then we'll do the same thing with the other side. And then once I'm done with both sides, I'm gonna rinse out the conditioner. And then after I've rinsed out the conditioner and kind of like squeezed most of the water out of the hair, I'm gonna go ahead and just try redoing these curls. Yeah, I'm gonna take my mini curling iron and yeah, just try to smooth these curls out a little bit. First, I'm taking the curling iron and just kind of doing a couple passes just to try and smooth out the hair a little bit before then doing this to curl the hair. And yeah, she has saran hair. The curling iron that I'm using is set to the number 140. Definitely with curling irons or any heating tools, be careful for your own sake so you don't burn yourself, but also so that way you don't burn the doll's hair. Always start with the lowest heat and then slowly work your way up if you think you need to. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just curl this side, and I'm gonna do them just in small sections like this. And then I'm gonna curl the other ponytail just off camera. So great, now here we are, both ponytails have been curled, and I'm trying to decide if I want to stick to the original hairstyle where they're just two, you know, ponytails and just one curl per ponytail, you know what I mean? Or if I want the curls to be separated, because I kind of like the way it looks when it's separated, but I ended up just deciding to stay true to the original design, the original style, and I just stuck with, you know, one big curl for each ponytail. So yeah, and then I just, you know, spent a lot of time just finessing it, trying to get some nice pops of like the pink and the purple and the blonde, kind of where I want them. And then I decided it would be fun to maybe try and give her a little grass on her stand, my friend told me like, oh, you should do a fun photo shoot, like a fairy themed photo shoot, and use like moss and build a little set. And I was like, well, I don't really feel like building a whole set, but it might be fun to try and, you know, decorate her stand. So I'm just taking one of these clear stands that I buy on Amazon. So you can see right here, I've got this little like fake moss grass thingy. It's just these little like puffs, these colorful puff balls that I have, like pom-poms that I've got, and I'm just taking them and kind of breaking them up, just pulling them apart and then taking a couple of them and mashing them together like this. So yeah. Now I'm trying to put some hot glue in the base just to add a little weight to it because these stands can be kind of flimsy. So yeah, I'm just putting a little hot glue. Now I'm taking some clear matte Mod Podge and I'm just coating the entire base of the stand with this just to get kind of like a matte papery texture finish to it because I want to go ahead and paint it green. I just want to give it a little base coat of green before I glue on the moss, the fake moss stuff. So yeah, I'm just mixing now my paint. I'm mixing some matte Mod Podge and just 2 shades of like a light green and a dark green to kind of create something that I think will sort of match the pom-pom that we got. So I'm painting the stand now and I'm ending up switching right here to my sponge instead of my brush because it just made more sense. You know, we want a nice texture anyways. So I'm gonna do 3 coats of the green paint using the sponge, and then I'm gonna finally glue on the fake moss with some tacky glue. And then, I don't know why, but I just decided to sprinkle on some glitter. So yeah, I'm doing that. I'm just taking some green glitter. I'm taking a couple different shades of glitter. I just, in my mind, thought, oh, maybe it'll give some pop of different colors and dimension and yeah, I don't know. So we're doing that. And then for whatever reason, I thought I'll take some hairspray and spray it and maybe that'll help kind of set the glitter so that way it kind of sticks onto the moss. Yeah, and then I'm taking these little dried mini crafting flowers that I found on Amazon, and I'm just kind of placing them throughout the stand wherever I think they might look cute. I'm just kind of making little clusters here and there. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that until I think it looks full and complete. So here's where the stand is so far. I think I'm happy with it. So we'll go ahead, we'll put the doll on it, and yeah, that's basically it. Now I do want to do the color change one last time and get the full reveal, the color reveal. So I'm taking my little ice pack. I was too lazy to take the wand off of her hand and use the sponge, so I'm using this little ice pack that I've got to turn everything back to that darker pink. And then yeah, that's basically it. I apologize I'm not getting back in front of the camera to finish the video. I'm too lazy, I'm so sorry. But that is it. We are done with her hair and her stand, and I think this doll is very cute. She's a very fun little fairy doll. So let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Bye!